This better be good.
Yo, man, it's me, Jerry.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning, man.
I'm calling about Mac.
Fuck. What's he doing now?
He's calling everybody, ranting and raving, talking crazy shit about the revolution that's coming. He says it's situation hyena.
He said, situation hyena? Oh, shit.
He's in L.A.
L.A.? Where in L.A.?
Nobody knows.
Of course not. L.A. I hate L.A. Jack Armstrong is my name. Most people would describe me as an American success story. 6-figure career, home in the suburbs, wife, 3 kids, Mercedes, and a Tahoe SUV. So, when I get a call alerting me that a friend of ours who I haven't seen in 15 years might be in trouble, why go, you might ask? I'm a former revolutionary. And though I left that life many, many years ago, when the bullets fly and friends die, it creates a bond that's not so easy to let go of. Mac Perkins, still out there fighting a good fight. The problem is, Mac has stepped out of the history books and into the real world of today. Why am I telling you all this? I don't know. Going up here to see Mac, I just might need some backup. What in the fuck, Mac?
What in the fuck?
Mac? Open the door. Mac, it's me. It's Jack. Open the door, Mac. I'm not going anywhere till you open this door. Mac. Mac. Mac.
Get in here. What in the fuck are you doing here?
What kind of greeting is that?
You see anyone following you?
No.
You sure?
No, no one was following me. No.
Can't be too sure.
What the hell is going on with you?
Did you even look?
You are paranoid.
My ass. You sure nobody's out there? Nobody.
No, just some old lady walking her dog.
Old lady?
Walking her dog.
I don't remember seeing no old lady around here before.
So?
So I don't remember seeing an old broad before. What she look like?
Old.
What kind of dog?
Don't tell me you're afraid of some old lady with a poodle. That's not the Mac I know.
Can't be too sure about nobody these days.
Come on, Mac. You don't know everybody in this neighborhood. Last I checked, this was still Los Angeles. People are walking in and out and around LA every day.
That's my point.
What point? It's an old lady with a poodle. Old retired people like poodles.
Where the hell did you get that from?
It's true, you don't see any old people walking pit bulls, do you?
What are you doing here?
I told you, I came to see you.
Why?
Why? It's like that now? I gotta have a reason to come and see my old friend?
I haven't seen you in 10, 12, 15 years? Then you just show up all the way to LA. Hell yeah, I'm asking you, why?
I was in the neighborhood.
Don't you give me that lame ass in the neighborhood bullshit. It'll still break your face, you know.
Break my face? Come on, Mac. I know we're tighter than that.
How'd you know how to find me?
I took a chance.
Don't play with me. I am not in the mood.
Well, I couldn't find you in New York, and nobody seems to know where you are, and you never keep the same phone number, same old mysterious Mac. Then I remembered Papa Nigel had the stronghold out here, so I took a chance. Is that the same chess set?
Yeah. Why?
Well, nothing. It's the same one.
Why wouldn't it be the same one?
Well, it's just so... What's wrong, Mac?
I'm never in LA. Second time I've been out here in 10 years.
Well, from the looks of things, you haven't been here since the 70s.
Hey. Fuck you.
I'm just saying.
You just saying what?
You know what, Mac? Just stop it. Stop it. Who gives a fuck why I'm here? I'm here. The least you could do is make me feel welcome, like you're happy to see me.
Says I'm happy to see you.
Like you're not happy to see me. Everybody's happy to see me.
I'm not everybody. Hey, take your shoes off.
What?
Know what kind of germs you might be bringing up in here? Put them by the door. Over there on the rack.
Take my shoes off like we're in Japan somewhere. And since you let me get comfortable, you mind putting down that weapon? So I talked to Cherry.
Sure.
Yeah, he's the one who told me you might be here.
Always had a big freaking mouth.
Well, what's with all the secrecy, Mac? You call everybody else and not me? I'm one of the fellas too. Damn.
Yeah. Haven't been the same since we found out Eddie was an informant all those years ago.
Yeah, I screwed everybody up. But you gotta let it go, Mac. Come on, you don't have to be suspicious of me. It's Jack Armstrong, AKA Whoop, Brother Strong. I know you trust me. Come on, Mac. Come on. Mac. Come on, my man. So good to see you. What is that?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing? You just tried to frisk me down.
No, I didn't.
Mac, you are a terrible liar. You just tried to frisk me down. You want to frisk me? Then go ahead, Mac. Frisk me. Go ahead, frisk me. Frisk me, Mac.
I'm cool.
No. I want you to. Frisk me. Frisk me, Mac.
I said I'm cool, all right? I'm fine. What's that?
What's what?
That smell. What am I smelling?
I don't know.
Is that your feet?
Huh?
Don't give me no damn, huh? I'm smelling your feet again?
There's nothing wrong with my feet.
What is wrong with your feet? You always had smelly feet. Damn. What is wrong with your feet?
There is nothing wrong with my feet.
Damn, they stink worse than a damn sewer. Thought I'd never smell that smell again for the rest of my freaking life. Fuck that shit. Put them back on. Damn, had me dying in here. You need to wash your feet more, man.
Fuck you, Mac. Fuck you about the feet.
Hey, watch your mouth.
You want to watch my mouth? Fuck you. Really? You know, the last time that I saw you was 15 years ago in New York City.
Yeah, Central Park, I remember. I was doing Tai Chi. You were sitting on the park bench feeding pigeons or something.
I was riding my bike.
You were sitting on the park bench feeding squirrels or some shit.
What was it, Max? Squirrels or pigeons? You got a horrible memory. And you gained some weight. You look okay, though.
for a Tuskegee Airman. How old are you anyway?
Same age as you.
I'm 45. You gotta be about 60.
45? I mean, why are you coming up in my
I'm
house?
just saying, I was born in 19...
You're coming here and lying. That's what you're doing. Wait.
Come on, man. Just testing you out, Mac. Want to see if you're still listening. You know, a lot of people talk so much they can't listen. But not you. I never say that about you, Mac. You always listen.
Yeah, that's right. I listen. We never thought we'd live to see past 30. Remember that?
Try 25.
Yeah. Could have got taken out at any time. Still could.
Is that why you're sitting up in here with an AK?
You need to see a doctor about your feet.
Oh,
Gee.
cut it with the feet, would you? Give me that.
He's a traitor, he's a communist, and he's a Muslim, and he doesn't need to be in my White House, so we need to get rid of him.
Coming after us.
What are you talking about, Mac? Who's coming after us?
Where you living at these days?
Suffolk County.
Suffolk County? They let black people live out there now?
It's 2016, Mac. A lot of things have changed.
You know, the more things change, the more they stay the same. May not look like it, but they do stay the same.
Okay. You mind breaking that down?
Before splitting up, going our separate ways, we swore that we would always look out for each other, no matter what. And we promised if the political climate ever got the situation of hyena again, we'd get back together, go back out on the streets, back to war. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, I wasn't expecting that everybody was going to get back together. Not everybody. And I didn't call you because people told me you were nowhere to be found. But the situation is hyena, Jack.
It is. And who says that?
I do. Situation has been read for a long time, too. Are you paying attention? Are you so lost you're oblivious to the obvious?
Oblivious to what?
Where have you been, man?
Where have I been? I've been working. I've been taking care of my family. And I think that's what the other guys have been doing too, like normal people.
I know that part, but where have you been? Up here in your head? Are you even paying attention to what's going on?
Well, that depends. You might have to educate me.
You know, for the past 7 years, we've had a black president.
Really? Really? I must have missed the memo. Of course I know that, Mac. The whole world knows that.
Are you done?
Are you done? Everybody knows we have a black president. What's your point?
Well, if you would just allow me to finish.
Well, finish then.
There are people out there who are not happy with our president, and he's catching hell from those people.
I guess. Who might those people be?
You know who they are. Same people that didn't want him in office in the first place. 7 years later, they are more vile than ever, and they are planning. While we are sleeping, they are planning, and they are coming after him, Jack.
Oh, come on, Mac.
You know as well as I do what's going on.
What I know is there are some very smart and responsible people, both black and white, that have been critical of him because he's not making the best decisions right now. And there's another group of people, mostly black, that take that criticism as an attack. But it's just criticism, Mac. That's all it is. Comes with the territory.
Everything that goes wrong in this country, they are blaming it on our president. Goddamn Republicans, right-wingers. They rather allow people to suffer than accept the president's plan to make things better. And you want to know why? You want to know why?
Do you have to? Do we have to?
Hey, wait a minute. You were the one that came all the way out here to L.A., Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. Okay.
No one told you to fly your ass all the way out here to LA.
Okay, Mac.
You know, you could always fly your black ass back to Suffolk County if you don't want to listen to any of this.
Listen, I heard you, okay? But I really don't want to talk about our president, okay? Because I might not believe in him the same way you do, okay? Look, I really don't want to talk politics anyway, Mac. I came here to see you, to see how you're doing.
I'm doing just fine.
Fine. As in fucked up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional, that kind of fine.
You don't want to go there with me.
You brought it up, so I'm going there. Look, okay. Shouldn't he have to take some responsibility for all the screwed up decisions he's making? I'm just saying, Mac, he's not Gandhi. I'm just saying.
You just saying. You know, I don't care what you're saying, because you know how stupid you sound?
Stupid? Stupid. Well, maybe I ought to take my stupid, stinky foot having black Scooby-Doo butt on back out to Suffolk County, if what I got to say is so stupid.
Okay, would you stop being so damn sensitive? Damn.
Just don't go calling me stupid, Mac.
I always was a sensitive type. Crying and shit.
You never saw me cry. Never.
Jack, I want to talk to you about some serious stuff here.
When did you ever see me cry?
Would you shut up and let me finish?
No. I want to hear you say it.
Say what?
I want to hear you say, I never saw Jack Armstrong cry.
Are you freaking serious? Okay. Never saw Jack Armstrong cry. Satisfied?
Just don't go saying you saw me cry when you never saw me cry. Don't be putting that out there. Jack Armstrong don't cry.
Jack, I want you to tell me the last time you heard of a president that was more disrespected than President Barack. Never.
Just don't go putting that out there. People think Jack Armstrong's weak. Jack Armstrong's not weak.
Can we get past the crying shit? Because I want to talk about some more serious stuff here, like the Tea Party and those damn militias up there in North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, up there in Washington. They're coming, Jack. They're coming for you and they're coming for me. They're coming for anybody that has a progressive way of thinking.
You of all people talking about a progressive way of thinking.
That's right. And I'm not going to sit back and wait for them to come. I'm getting ready. No, I am ready. Been ready for those motherfuckers. 2 moves ahead always.
So that's why you've been calling everybody?
You goddamn right. And how ironic that you are here, that you flew all the way to LA from New York. See, I don't know what you might be doing in life, but I know in your heart of hearts, you are now and you always will be a real revolutionary.
No, Mac, I'm not. Those days are over. Come on, Mac. You really want everybody to gear up and go to war against the Tea Party?
Yes, because they're gearing up to go to war against us. Our president gets over 30 death threats a day. They are murdering our babies in the street. Look, I just read that over 44% of those red state bastards are getting ready for a violent revolution. 44%. Do you know how many people that is running around talking about a real revolution? And when it does happen, and it will happen, who's gonna be there to stop them?
I don't know, Mac. You?
You goddamn right.
You and who else?
Bessie. As in Smith.
Bessie Smith. Okay. So what happens when Bessie runs out of songs?
Diana, my baby love. Aretha, respect. Patty over the rainbow. Anita, sweet love. Sarah, Birdland. Sade, smooth operator. I'm not fucking around.
You are out of your mind.
And I got grenades, I got rocket launchers, and I got bazookas.
Where? In this apartment?
I'm not gonna keep everything here. Keep everything here so anybody with a badge can come and arrest me. But just in case anybody's listening, I got permits for all of this shit.
So, you see yourself going up against some white militias with a few guns named after female singers.
Don't say it like that, like it's Trivial Pursuit or some shit.
Well, I'm just trying to wrap my brain around this because this is beyond ridiculous.
No, what's ridiculous is that there's some people out there that think America needs to return to the good old days. What, June Cleaver, Leave It to Beaver, Mayberry RFD. They may have been the glory days for those bastards, but they were stringing us up with impunity after watching their favorite TV shows back then.
Mac, look, these militias, you can't take them seriously. They bark, but they don't bite.
I never seen a barking dog that wouldn't bite. Don't you get it? We're concerned about terrorists overseas when the real people we need to be concerned about are right here in America.
And you're gonna do this all by yourself?
No. That's why I call the fellas and admit it. That's why you're here.
No, not me, man. Look, I think you're losing it. No, Mac. You're stuck. We gotta get you out of the 60s and 70s, man. I mean, that kind of mindset is way behind the times. I mean, look at this place. Looks like a museum. Blacklight poster, a turntable, an 8-track player. An 8-track player.
Man, that 8-track player is a classic. They don't make them like that anymore.
Oh, come on, man. Come into the new technology. It's not even that expensive. Ironically, one of the greatest advances in technology was named after you. Even Papa Nigel would have had a computer by now. How long have you been in LA anyway?
Why?
Well, because everybody knows LA's not your speed. Back in the day, you couldn't be here more than 3 days before you had to get back to New York.
So,
what's a New York tunnel rat like you doing in Los Angeles?
where you get off calling me a rat?
It's just a phrase, Mac. How long have you been here? What are you doing here? Is that so hard to answer?
I'm not a freaking rat.
Jeez, does everything have to be so difficult with you?
Difficult with me? What about you? You used to be all about the struggle. What happened?
Oh, man, the struggle. Now, I'm not about the struggle anymore, Mac. And you want to know why? I got tired of struggling. Most people got tired of struggling. Struggling for what, Mac? So you could end up down and out, broke, no job? Most black folks got tired of struggling. But not you. You've been struggling all these years. And for what? I don't even think you know. How you making a living, Mac?
None of your business.
Wait a second, last time I saw you...
Sitting on your butt eating ice cream.
It was yogurt, Danbury, peach. You mentioned that you were working on a book that was going to change the world with new insights about how to live right, eat right, all that. How do you get from writing this life-changing book to radical violence?
Radical violence?
I thought you would have finished that by now. What happened?
Radical violence?
Didn't I hear you were teaching somewhere for a while?
I don't like the way you said radical violence.
Well, what else do you expect me to call it, Mac? When you're talking about warring with paramilitary organizations in an apartment filled with weapons.
There's nothing radical about me.
Okay. Okay, Mac. I'm just trying to talk some sense to you.
Talk some sense to me. Most people are not in touch with what's real because they got us in a place of complacency. video games, smartphones that make you dumb. Shoot, most of the young boys out there are a bunch of morons anyway, running around with their pants hanging off their asses like a bunch of sissies.
Better watch yourself, Mac. PC police everywhere. I'm just saying, Mac. Young folks don't like to hear that.
I don't give a flying duck. All I care about is the truth. And most people are afraid of the truth. A couple of young pups out there that have a little bit of heart and understanding like we had back in the day.
And who might they be?
My young soldiers would learn a lot from an old warrior like you.
I don't know, Mac. Different world, different time.
Yeah, you got that right. They don't make them like us anymore. There used to be one bad soldier back in the day. Remember that? Yeah. Why don't you come and talk to my young people for me?
Oh, listen, I don't have time for that stuff anymore, Mac. Interesting offer, though.
Interesting. You call this interesting? Man, get out.
What? Are you serious?
You damn right I'm serious, because this is serious. If you don't want to throw down, at least don't be patronizing. Can't take that shit from you, man.
All right, I apologize.
Don't do that shit.
I said I'm sorry.
Interesting. Got your damn interesting. Oh, you don't want to go there, Governor. Don't go crying when you lose.
You got anything to eat, man? Come on, man, I'm kind of hungry.
In the fridge.
What is this crap? Can't eat any of this.
Got some goat's milk to go with that.
Goat's milk? I don't want any goat's milk.
Good for you.
I like my milk from a cow.
That's why your feet stink.
Really? So where's Fran?
Minding her business.
Minding her business where?
I sent her away.
You sent her away.
You heard me.
Where? Why?
Because the time was getting close, and I didn't need her around.
She was the best thing ever happened to you.
I don't need you to tell me that.
Well, it's the truth. I mean, Abigail was smart and Tina was fine as she could be. But Fran was best for you because she loved you more than the rest. She'd have done anything for you. And she was kind of fine.
Kind of fine. And Fran was fine.
Where'd you say you sent her to again?
Fran is fine.
Okay, if you say so. In an ivory soap sort of way.
You look at that woman and you tell me that she is not fine.
Okay, you made your point.
Remember back in the day, I didn't want you guys to know that I was dating a white girl.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, you know, It was okay to screw them, but you wasn't supposed to make them your main squeeze.
You guys grilled me about her like crazy.
Shit, we had to. Had to know what you was gonna do when the revolution came.
Yeah, and what did I tell you?
I don't know, Mac. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I told you I'd kill her ass, didn't I?
It's not funny, Mac. No, you didn't. I know you didn't, Mac.
No, stupid. I didn't kill her. I sent her away, like I told you, so I wouldn't have to kill her ass.
Stop calling me stupid. I didn't like it when we were kids. I like it even less now. And where'd you send her to?
What's with all the freaking questions?
She's my friend, too. I'm not understanding any of this.
And what's there not to understand?
A few of our fellow associates say they haven't heard from you in years. Then all of a sudden you surface with this urgent plan to be the Secret Service to the Secret Service. Then you say you got some young boys coming along with you. Then you send Fran away because it's almost time. You better watch it, Mac. Somebody might start taking you serious.
They better take me seriously. Have you been watching how they have been treating our president over the past 7 years?
Come on, not that dude again.
What, did he do something to you?
No, nothing.
Because it's beginning to sound personal. I mean, if he did something to you, then fine, but, you know, our president needs to be protected.
He's got protection, Mac. Trust me.
No, he doesn't. No one in Washington has his back, not the way they're supposed to have his back. They've been dogging him out, and he can't say anything. He can't even act mad just a little bit because they're gonna call him an angry nigger.
Well, I don't know. He's been getting pretty feisty in his last year.
You would too, after 7 years of winning and bearing it. But now he can say what's really in his heart. But they're still gonna dog him out because they can't stand that the black man lived in the White House, and they will do anything to tarnish his legacy. What you fail to realize is that if he had back all those years, he wouldn't have had to go through all of that name call and all them punk asses. Calling him a liar on national TV, animal references to his wife, shit like that. And they got away with it. You know, back in the day, after all that marching and singing, behind them was a bunch of grassroots who was punching and swinging. And we wasn't taking none of that bullshit. We were eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and by any means necessary. It took all of us to create the changes that happened back then, all. So don't get it twisted.
Come on, Mac. You want all the fellas to come back and line up behind Obama like Fruit of Islam or something?
Well, you don't see anybody talking shit about Farrakhan. The damn Republicans. They want to say that the president is more of a threat to the country than Al-Qaeda. Can you imagine how that goes over with all those skinheads and Nazis out there in Wyoming and North Dakota and Idaho and all those damn places?
Probably not too well, but that's their problem. It's not yours.
You and the rest took an oath.
An oath, Mac? An oath? That was a long, long, long time ago, Mac. Nobody's holding on to that anymore.
Well, has anything really changed? Huh? All these years? I mean, you tell me, why is it that blacks and Latinos get all that time for 2 crack rocks and the suits get little or no time for kilos of powder?
I don't know, Mac. Why don't you ask your president?
Don't you fucking sit there and tell me you don't know. You lost 3 brothers to the streets before they were, goddammit, 17 years old. Don't you sit there and tell me you don't know.
So what?
So what?
Grabbing a few guns and running out like cowboys in a blaze of glory is not gonna solve the problem. It's not gonna help some kid that can't do math. It's not gonna help somebody that got busted for the 12th time for selling crack. And it's not gonna bring my brothers back. Now what you need to do is talk to your president about all those kids that are being killed in Chicago and Detroit and Los Angeles and Houston and Dallas and Atlanta and every city in the country. And you know who's killing them? Other black people. Now you want to fight something? Fight that. Because anything else you've got is unrealistic. You know how many kids died last year in Chicago from gunplay? Over 500, Mac. More kids died in Chicago than soldiers in Afghanistan, and still no federal intervention. So don't talk to me about him at all until he starts taking care of the families that put him in office in the first place.
He's president of the United States of America, and not just black people. It's our responsibility to take care of black people. And I'm not going to dog him out like a lot of our own people are doing, and I'm not going to watch him be dogged out either.
You'll just be getting in the way, Mac.
Getting in the way of what? Crazy fanatics out there?
Fanatics out there. I'm worried about you, man. I'm really concerned about you.
You concerned about me?
Yeah, man. You are all wired up. You are tight as shit. When's the last time you got laid? That long? Come on, Mac. Let's go out again, man. Come on, me and you. Like old times, brother. We can go down to Hollywood, Sunset Strip, Santa Monica. They got white girls. Come on, man, we can do it like we did in the old days. Pick us up a couple of babes and really have a good time.
Hadn't been out like that in a long time.
I know, so we need to do it, brother. Come on, what you got over here? Miles, Coltrane, Mingus, Monk. That's all you got?
All I got. Those are classics.
Yeah, I know, but nobody even listens to jazz anymore.
What?
I said nobody even listens to jazz.
No, don't say that shit again.
Come on, man, that kind of thing is way behind the times. It's all about house and techno these days.
House and what?
Yeah, you know, though I did love those old school rappers, man. Those guys were self-made men, and they made money. Cash, cash, cash for your ass. Cash, cash, cash for your ass. Money, money, money for your ass. Dollars, dollars, dollars.
Okay.
Pesos, pesos, pesos for your ass.
Enough.
Come on, man. You never heard of Gangsta Wu Fong?
No, well, now you gonna tell me about some Chinese rappers?
Oh, man, I'd have thought you'd have heard about them by now. Dollars, dollars, dollars for your ass. Pesos, pesos.
Enough.
Come on, Mac, let's go out. I'm feeling it. Come on out.
No. I think you lost it. No. I'm gonna stay here. Because if going out is gonna make me act anything like that, I don't wanna go. Gotta stay here and maintain focus.
You need to focus on some booty. What's the matter? Lost your touch?
Lost my touch. She always got more than you.
Well, that's debatable. But at least it wasn't for the lack of trying.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
No, something. There was something in that tone. What's with that tone?
Sherry told me you tried to hit on her.
I did not.
You calling Sherry a liar?
No.
Then you did.
No. Come on, man. She's just confused. You know how women are.
What's confusing about, I've always been attracted to you. Let me hit it. Jack doesn't have to know. What's confusing about that?
All those motherfuckers.
Don't try to change the subject.
No, they're looking right in here. Look.
There's no one there, Mac.
Look. They're running. Look.
No thanks.
I see them. How could you not see them? We used to have some bad women back in the day, remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Remember that freak named Vanessa?
Now, how could I forget Vanessa?
And this woman had a body, man.
Yeah, everybody loved Vanessa because she had that ass. And Vanessa was group punani, and I admit she got off on it, but you had to have her all to yourself.
I did not.
Spoiled it for everybody.
Man, the woman said she wanted to have my baby, man. How was she gonna have my baby while sleeping with all of y'all? What, it was gonna be a group baby too? I mean, that's taking down for the cause to a whole nother level. Even I have to draw the line somewhere. Jeez, I do have some morals, you know.
You know, I'm not even mad at you. I understand. Because everybody knew you were a pussy crook from way back. That's why I'm not mad at you for hitting on Sherry, who's now my wife and the mother of my 3 children. I'm not mad at you because you were just doing you. Mac the pussy bandit, that's who you are.
And how am I supposed to take that?
For what it is, man. For what it is.
It sounds like you're trying to say something.
I think I already said it.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? So what, you got a beef?
No, man, not about that. I resolved that issue.
Oh, so now it's an issue.
Was an issue?
I like women, man. So kill me.
Right, me kill you, Mac. That's not gonna happen.
See, one thing you need to know, I would never hit on one of my boys' woman. Once you say, this is my woman, all bets are off, and you, of all people, need to know that.
Yeah, okay, and sell me a ticket to Disneyland while you're at it.
Okay. You want to know the truth? Which you are not going to believe, but anyway, here goes. Technically, I never hit on Sherry.
Technically.
Yeah, it was a test. It was a test to find out if she was really loyal to you.
Oh, come on.
Come on, yeah, because if she would have fell for it, that would let me know that she was just another skanky ass hoe. But she didn't fall for it, and that let me know that she was a classy lady that really loved you. And since your nose was wide open enough to drive a truck through it, I had to test her, man. Come on, you would have done the same for me, I know it.
Wow. Wow. That was good. That was good. Wow.
Well, you wanted to know the truth. You got it.
All right. So since you're such a charming bastard, what would have happened if she'd have fallen for your bullshit?
Then I would have rocked that booty in the next week. Saved you a lifetime of misery. Listen, you need to be thanking me, but I know you're not, so end of discussion.
End of discussion. Just like that. You really haven't changed, Mac. You can still be a real bastard when you want to be.
Hey, watch it.
And by the way, I fucked Fran.
You did what?
No, I didn't. See, when one of my boys says that's his woman, all bets are off. And you should know that. Your move.
Touche.
There's nobody out there.
Yes, there is. And they're watching.
Why would anybody be watching you?
Now, I have my suspicions. You never feel like you're being watched?
Nope.
Technology they got today, they can see every move you make. They can get in your emails, your phone. They can look in your bathroom and see what kind of toilet paper you use.
I'm sure they can if you give them a reason to watch you. You giving them a reason?
black. It's the only reason they need.
I don't know if you've noticed, Mac, but things have gotten a lot easier on us since they turned their attention to brown. Now they're looking for brown skin with names that are hard to pronounce. They're not looking for Perkins and Armstrong like they used to.
And we'll tell that to Trayvon, Sean Bell, Eric Gardner, Tamir Rice, Freddie Gray. They're all yelling at you from their graves right now. That bullshit.
You get no argument from me on that one.
You know, black and Latino incarceration has gone up over 100% since Obama's been in office.
What? Where are you getting these statistics from? You can't just throw that out there without having some proof.
Proof? All you have to do is turn on your TV. Oh, but I forgot. You live out there in Suffolk County. Y'all get that watered down news out there.
We get the same news that you get. CNN, Fox.
Fox.
Fuck.
Oh, Bill Ku Klux O'Reilly and Sean Clancy. And what's that vampire woman's name again?
Ann Coulter.
Yeah, that bitch.
Well, just so you know, I don't watch Fox News.
Yeah, well, I do.
What?
Yeah, gotta stay a step ahead of them all the time. So, I'm a little confused. What made you come all the way out here from New York to search for me?
Reality check, Mac. It's not all about you. Now, I got other business I have to attend to out here as well. But Ross and Cherry felt like I needed to talk to you because they're very concerned about you. And when they told me what you were up to, I became concerned. You're my friend, Mac. I may not see you all the time, we may not agree on everything, but I do love you.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, you need to be grateful that somebody's even concerned about you. You pissed a lot of people off.
People are too damn sensitive. Never let personal issues get in the way of organizational matters. Article 1, Section 8.
Oh, so that gives you an excuse to just fuck over people?
Fuck over that. Check. Turn out the lights. The party's over. What are you doing, rolling up your sleeves?
Game ain't over. It's not over.
Come on, man. You think long, you think wrong, brother.
Shut up.
While you thinking about that, think about this. We need to get the movement going again, man. Make it big and make it public. Get back out there so everyone will know we're back and we mean business. Come on, man. Shake shit up.
Is that what you want? Shake shit up?
Yeah, I mean, because it's urgent, man. A lot of black people out there are weak. I'm talking about the men mostly because we lost the women a long time ago. Most of our women don't have any respect for us unless you have some material shit, you know, money and all that stuff. Anybody could buy us out for a price.
Do we have to? Do you know how crazy you sound right now?
What are you talking about? Even though Obama's gonna be out of office, they're still gonna be coming after him. And we need to protect him. We can't let him go down like that.
You will just be getting in the way, Mac.
What happened to you? What happened to the Jack I once knew? I mean it, Jack. What happened?
I don't know, Mac. You know, after we dismantled, I went back to school. You know, got my bachelor's, my master's. Got a good job, paying very good money. And then I traveled a little. Traveled a lot. Traveled all over the globe, Mac. And I saw that life is for the living. Marseille, France, Hockenberg, Germany, Naples, Italy. Been up and down the Amazon and the Nile. Seen the great wonders of the world. And I've had some of the sweetest, tastiest punani you could ever imagine.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Japanese, Australian, Cameroon.
Cameroon?
Yeah, man.
You got some Cameroon punani.
Yeah, man.
Do they really have those light eyes and dark skin?
Most exotic shit you could ever imagine.
We always talked about getting some Cameroon punani.
But even that gets old. So, got back together with Sherry, got married. 10 years later, 2 boys, a girl, big house, 2-car garage. I'm doing pretty well. And that's all that we ever really wanted, right? Was a chance to do well. So, I'm doing well. Keep tabs on all the fellas. Everybody seems to be doing pretty well. The only one that hasn't moved on, the only one still stuck in this time warp is you, Mac. You're the only one. Nobody wants to hear this shit anymore. Nobody wants to be around people like you because that kind of thinking gets in the way of me enjoying my stuff. What exactly do you expect me to do? You want me to drop everything that I've worked for, give up everything I earned because Mac Perkins says it's time? Ross is a professor at NYU. Cherry is a cameraman at NBC. Now you want them to drop everything and come running because you say it's situation hyena. All right. Where are they, Mac? They're not here. They got your phone call. They laughed at you. We laughed at you. No, don't do that, Mac. Don't do that. Mac Perkins, last of the real revolutionaries. You know what happens to revolutionaries, Mac? They rot in jail. They live in exile. They get killed in the worst freaking way. Or they become relics. Now, you're not in jail yet, and you're not dead yet, but you have definitely become a relic, running around here acting like a terrorist.
I am not a terrorist. I am a revolutionary.
These days, there are no real revolutionaries. There are only terrorists.
A terrorist's purpose is to create fear and terror in people. A terrorist kills innocent women, babies, and children.
And that's what people will think you are because that's what you've become.
I don't do that. That's some cowardly crap. A terrorist is motivated by hatred. A revolutionary is motivated by love. Being a revolutionary does not make me a terrorist.
Even your kids think you're nuts.
You talk to my fucking kids?
Goddamn right I did.
I will kill you.
Don't make me do something I don't want to do.
You motherfucker.
Thought you had me when I walked in the door. Turn around.
How could you, man?
How could I not?
What about your people?
Americans are my people, Mac. All Americans. Now sit the fuck down.
You sat at my kitchen table when we were 9 years old.
I used to be blown away by you, Deke and Philippe and all the rest, and all that rhetoric about changing the world. Then my brother Hassan OD'd, and my mother couldn't make it to the funeral because she was mourning in a bottle of Johnny Walker Red. And I was in. You had me.
We took you in like family.
You were my family. But things change, Mac. This is more complex than you could ever imagine.
Traitor. You know what happens to traitors. Don't forget Eddie.
I remember Eddie. But you're not in position right now to do anything but shut up and listen. The FBI hasn't changed, Mac. They were going to take you out and make it look like an accident. COINTELPRO tactics are still being used to this day, and you, my friend, are considered a domestic problem. And they just as soon get rid of domestic problems. And I couldn't just turn my back and let that happen. Now, normally, I work internationally with the CIA. But an old friend of mine with the FBI hipped me up to what was about to go down concerning you, and he contacted me. I went to my superiors, Mac, and I begged them. I pleaded with them to send me in to talk to you. I promised them you would listen to me. You gotta listen to me, Mac, because if you don't, please, Mac, I'm begging you. Listen to me. Don't make me do something that's gonna make me hurt you. Hurt me. Like I said, I love you, man. You were right. They've been watching you. They watch everybody these days. They got concerned about you bringing back all that militant stuff. You're still perceived to have some power. Not much, but some. It's one thing to be talking to college kids. It's another to be trying to politicize gangbangers. Are you crazy? Nobody wants that. They're dangerous enough just killing each other.
Well, that's exactly what they want.
I'm not gonna go that far, Mac. But this is a very explosive situation. Now, they need for you to calm it down, but they know you're not. Not after a 30-year run. So here's the offer. I can set you up anywhere you want to go, Mac. Africa, Brazil, the Caribbean islands, Cameroon. Just leave and don't come back. Mac, live your life out in style. You want to go to Cameroon? I can get you there. I can get you a condo with 3 beautiful women from Cameroon to live with you for the rest of your life, all expenses paid. That's a pretty good deal, right? We can make that happen, Mac. But you gotta do it now. Right now.
So they want to buy me off with booty?
You don't have to put it like that, Mac. Just take the cash and dash.
Fucking pimps. And what if I say no?
Don't say no.
So I'm just supposed to sit here and allow those freaks to come out from wherever they're hiding and do whatever they want to do without any kind of retribution. They're gonna be coming, Jack, with their guns and their propaganda. In fact, they're already here. Your boy Donald Trump has made sure of that.
He's not my boy, Mac. And this isn't your fight.
Boy, if Papa Nigel could see you now. A man that took you in, treated you like his own son, taught all of us everything we know. If he could see you, he is turning in his own grave.
No, Mac. He's not. You see this whole thing about me and the government? This was Papa's idea.
Liar. I'll take a bullet before I sit here and listen to your bullshit lies, man.
Now, Papa was a true genius, you know that. And he felt like things would work better if we infiltrated them the way they infiltrate us. And he chose me because I wasn't stupid and I know how to keep a secret. So I got in. And after that, Papa Nigel died. Then one by one, people got killed, went to jail, and some just said, fuck it, and got jobs. So what was I supposed to do? I stayed where I was, and I became a good and loyal government agent. And you know what, Mac? I'm glad I did. I'm glad. I'm doing my job, Mac. So not another word about Papa.
You asked me if I finished my book. Well, I did.
Mac?
You should take a look at it. For 20 years, I've been researching, gathering information, putting it together, making sure that it's airtight.
Stop stalling, Mac. I need an answer.
You came all this way to see me. You may as well take a look at it. It would behoove you. For old time's sake. Jack, I promise you, if what I have to show you doesn't change your mind, then I'll go with you. I'll go with you with no resistance, no tricks, no nothing. My word. All I got is my word, man.
If this is one of your tricks,
It's in the basket.
I'm not reaching in that basket. You might have a freaking cobra in there or something.
You've been playing I Spy way too long, man.
Open it. Back up. Oh, come on, man.
That's just to show people that there's been a precedent. Yeah, it's all in there what those assholes are planning. Population control, strategic genocide, poor people and minorities, FEMA, prison camps, even got shit in there by extraterrestrials.
And you can prove all this.
Jack, come on, man. Look around you. I don't even own a computer, but I have friends that do. And they all have copies. And if anything happens to me, they will have all this information in the world press in minutes, no seconds, and expose every effed up conspiracy you can imagine.
I don't know, Mac.
Oh, yes, you do. I think you do. I think you are seeing the picture very clearly. You tell your people to leave me alone, back up, because I still have more work to do. If they keep following me, messing with me, trying to hurt me, I'll have all of that information in social media in no time. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And Jack, I know you don't want to be around when that happens. I know you don't want that. It might get in the way of you enjoying your stuff. Jack, it's just like MLK said. It's time for America to live up to the true meaning of its creed. Those Confederate flags have got to come down. Time for the days of the good old boys to finally be over. Those hateful attitudes have got to be eradicated for good. So new and exciting minds can come, and they're coming, man. They're coming. And I know you want to be part of that. I know you do. I am just trying to find a place for them to land, a good, safe place for them to land. And maybe, just maybe, I'll live to see a part of it. Jack, I know you want that. I know you do. Look at me. Take out your phone. Call your people and tell them all bets are off. Jack, do it. Do it. Do it for me. Do it for yourself.
Sit down.
Mallory.
Jack Armstrong here.
Jack, where are you?
I got Mac Perkins.
Mac Perkins.
Yeah, you know, Mac Perkins.
Jack, the Mac Perkins assignment was called off 3 days ago. Didn't anyone tell you?
No, nobody told me.
I told you in the beginning not to get involved.
Yeah, it's a little too late for that now, isn't it?
I don't know what you've gotten yourself into, but you need to get out of there and get back to New York immediately.
Wait a second. Are you saying I don't have any backup?
Backup? No. You need backup? Armstrong. 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 You need backup?
Nah. I'll be all right.
That didn't sound too good.
No, it didn't.
Who are they?
I don't know. But they're not FBI. And they're not CIA.
Millie?
Listen, I thought you ought to know there's a bunch of folks running around out here. I ain't never seen them before. Look like they're up to no good. I think they packing too.
Thank you, Millie.
Listen, you be careful. I don't want nothing to happen to you.
I promise. Now get inside.
Aye.
Was that?
Oh, Millie? Yeah. She watches out for the place for me when I'm not around. And she makes a mean sweet potato pie.
I could use some sweet potato pie and a shot of vodka. Can't let you go out there by yourself.
Yeah, just like old times.
Just like old times. In my mind, I thought the old times were behind, but I realized they were only hidden by modern day crimes. Hoods and crosses exchanged for badges and guns, and the NRA acting as if it's all in fun. Another school shooting the other day, and still they have nothing to say. Just like old times. Unarmed black men and women shot down in the street as if their lives don't matter. So the poor still die while the fat get fatter. Just like old times. Black and Latino lives interrupted by time behind bars, leaving permanent scars. Congress refuses to serve its people and do the best it can, cause they hating on the president cause he's a black man. Public officials showing no respect, making it okay for racists to attack. It's time to right the wrongs and fight back, just like old times. Not gonna stand down and take the abuse, never gonna use that as an excuse. It's not about hatred, it's a human nature thing. Hell, it's the law of nature, a hurt bee will sting. The weakest creature will fight back. And that's a fact, just like old times.